guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Omolade. It's nice to have you here. If you are new here, you're especially welcome. Thank you for joining us today. So today I'll be playing a never have I ever game, medical school edition. For those that don't know, I'm a medical student at Bowen University. I'm in my penultimate year. Yeah, penultimate year. Actually, I'm supposed to be in my final year, but Corona. So I'm in my penultimate year. So this video is just going to be about what I've done and what I've not done in medical school. So come with me. I've gotten a really bad grade, like so many other people in medical school. Yeah, I've gotten a really bad grade. So it was when I was in pre-clinic. I was in 300 level that time. So it was an anatomy in course. I'm not sure which one it was. Probably no, it wasn't head and neck. It was probably lower limbs. Lower limbs, lower limbs. Sha. So this time now we wrote an in course now and stuff. So the results came out, and I got 26. 26 out of 100. I was like, how now? This is not possible. Let me come up with my results. I had to go and meet the lecturer that this is not my results. It cannot be. She was like, she marked all the scripts carefully, but she cannot show me my scripts because against school policies, college policies and stuff. I shall bugged that. I was bugging that please show me my scripts. So she showed me eventually. Lo and behold, I got 26. I got 26, so for real. Yeah, was I sad? No, I wasn't really sad, but I just could not believe it at that moment. But when I saw my script, I had to believe it. So failure doesn't, because you failed one time now, doesn't mean that you're a failure. It doesn't mean anything. It just means that you have to work harder in the next exam or in your next endeavor to be better. It makes you better and stuff. So that's like the one time that I really like I recollect that I got a really really bad grade. So that was it. No, I am not. I have not put an all-nighter because I can't function the next morning with an all-nighter, so I don't even bother. What I do when I have exams is I make sure I read as much as possible during the day so I can sleep in the night. And I have to shorten the time I'll use to sleep in the night. If you are sleeping 6 hours, you can't sleep the same 6 hours during an exam. So it won't be the same, necessarily be the same length of time I'll sleep during the night. I'll sleep late and wake up earlier, but I've never pulled an all night. Thank you. I sleep in class, like I legit sleep in class. There are some lecturers that will not even help matters. Like even like you just have to sleep in their class, but there are days that you're just so tired and all. And you sleep in class. So I have slept in class multiple times, a lot of times. Yeah. I have thought about dropping out. Medical school is not easy, as most people will tell you. There's a lot of work, you don't have time to chill with your friends, no social. Okay, there's social life, but let's not go into that. There's no time. You basically don't have time. You have a lot of work, you have calls, you have rounds, you have clinic, you have everything back to back and back to back. So it can be stressful, and then you just like kilo day gone. Did I kill somebody? Like, why am I in medical school? You can think of dropping out, but most people have actually thought about dropping out, but nobody I know has ever dropped out of medical school. So that's it. So it's normal that you think about giving up, but not giving up is what counts. Thank you. I have skipped word rounds because I didn't read. In fact, I've even skipped cleanings because I didn't read. There are some lecturers that, consultants that, if you don't read, don't just even bother going to their word round or clinic because they will sort life out of you, or you just be hiding your face throughout that word round or clinic. Because if they catch you, they will not ask you one question. They will not insult your life. So there are a couple of times where when I didn't read and I did not want to be insulted, I stayed away from quadrants or clinic. I have a couple of times overslept and missed the class. There are days where you're just so tired and stuff, like you're just so tired and you oversleep and you miss a class, like miss a class. So if you're able to make up for the class, the lecturer is not that hard on you, you can still make up for the class. But there are sometimes when you're like 5 minutes late, you know that the lecturer cannot allow you to enter, so you just stay in your stay. So I have overslept and missed the class. No, no, I must have complained to people close to me about overwhelming piles of study, but I don't think I have cried before. One thing I do when I'm overwhelmed, I close the book, I take a stroll, I watch a movie, I do anything that is relaxing, that can be relaxing at that point in time. Instead of you to break down, I mean, you can take a break instead. So people should learn to take a break instead of overstretching themselves to a point where they will now break down. So I think that's more advisable. In public, like outside hospital, no. In public, like outside the theater, I have one scrubs outside the theater. No, I have not been attracted to a patient. My school is in Ogbomoso, so that is a lot. No, I've not been attracted to any patient. Yes, I have actually. So this is story time. When I started clinicals was in 2018. I just saw one fine doctor like that. So I was like, this doctor is so fine and stuff like that. So I liked him at like I just saw him and I liked him. But when I found out about him, he was married and his behavior self is not a nice person. That's some of the story. So that was where the crush died. Yeah, he died. I have. So clerking is like, you know, when you go to an hospital now, the doctor will ask you, do you have a day? Do you have stomachache? When did it start? And stuff like that. So that's called clerking. That's what the doctor writes down in your case notes. So if a patient is on the ward, a lot of doctors will have seen the patient from the emergency to the clinic. Everybody will have clerked. They will have written a lot of stuff down in the case notes. But as a student, you have to approach the patient yourself because you are learning. You have to ask those same questions and write them down in your own words to be sure that at least you know what you are doing. But there sometimes there is just no time. You have a patient on the ward and you can't just seem to find time to collect that patient, or your clerking partner is not around. A lot of stuffs actually. So and you have ward round the next morning, and as ward round the consultant expects that you should present your patient. So what will you do? A lot of us just go to the ward very early in the morning before the ward round starts, and you just greet your patient, ask 1 or 2 questions, and then you just copy from the case notes and present well to your consultant when he or she comes. So I have copied from the case notes before. I have been sent out of class before, which was no fault of mine technically. So it was on my birthday this day, June 13th, 2018. I had makeup on and stuff. It was like a good day and stuff. So we had a class, but the man didn't come on time. And I wanted to see the eye doctor, so the ophthalmologist. So I just went to put my card to drop it in the clinic so that they will know that I want to see the doctor. So when I got back to the class, the consultant was already there and was already teaching. So when I entered the class, I guess with my makeup and my dress and everything, was wondering that, are you part of my class? I was like, yes, sir. I was like, where you come from? I said, sir, I went to the clinic. The man just didn't hear what I was saying again, or he just sent me out of the class. So I left the class. Actually, a lot of people thought he spoiled my day that day, but he didn't, because technically it was no fault of mine. So, but apart from that, I don't think I've been like singly sent out of the class before, but maybe like if we're plenty and the lecturer just sends us out of class. Yeah, but not like singing. So, but I've been sent out of the class before. So this is medical student syndrome. Sorry, my book fell. So this is called medical student syndrome. When you just learn about the particular disease and then you convince yourself that you have that disease. So this has happened to me a couple of times. When I was in medicine posting, my first medicine posting, I used to have, like, I usually have involuntary movements in my right hand anytime I'm straight. So this time we learned about seizures, how the brain works, how the brain transmits impulse. Let me not bore you with all those medical stuff. So I thought I had seizure, so I had to go and ask the lecturer that, sir, I used to have one involuntary movement in my hand, so that, sir, hope I don't have seizure, hope I don't have to do test, hope I don't have to shake, because the man was like, I should calm down, that nothing's wrong with me, blah 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 blah. So nothing was wrong with me actually. It happens a lot to medical students where you learn about something and then you convince yourself that you have that particular thing. So medical student syndrome. No, I have not dated anyone in my class. No, I've not dated anyone in my school self, so no, I've not dated anyone in my class. So that brings us to the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys have one or two questions you want me to answer about my experience in medical school, please drop it in the comment section and I'll answer them. Please watch this video, like and subscribe to my channel, please. I'd like to see more of you guys here. Thank you very much for watching this video. So see you next time.